Brian Bells. Brian. Hoity! Bird, 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 up, bird, 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 up, bird, 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 up, bird, 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 bird.
We're getting walloped.
Buddy, get in there, do your thing.
Hey, buddy. Thanks, Pom Pom. Sorry about the shoulder.
No sweat. Just a collarbone.
All right. Let's keep it rolling, baby. Ooh, girl! All right. Here we are. Ooh, girl!
Tired. I am so fucking tired. You have no. But one lap, that's amazing. Oh, I say that, and then look at Jarrett and Schrader. I don't see any way conceivable. Do it on lap 30. Side of Robinson, but none of that matters because coming off a 4, Junior is going to win his duel, and that'll guarantee him the 4th starting spot in the Daytona 250. Junior wins, Burton 2nd, Robinson 3rd, Jarrett 4th, Schrader, Lindsay. Here comes Waltrip to finish 7th. Mark Martin coming down to finish 8th. Ernie Irvin coming down to finish 9th. And here's Ricky Rudd coming to complete the top 10.
That sounds really good, actually. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the penultimate day of Daytona Speed Weeks here on LizBiz TV. We have the Thunderstock cars for 40 laps, 100 miles. Starting first, we have Neil Bonnet. Second, we have 7-time NASCAR champion and 2-time Daytona 500 winner Jimmy Johnson. Then we have Dale Earnhardt in that 3rd spot. We have Ron Fellows starting 4th. We have Jason White from the Canadian Tire Series starting 5th. Corey LaJoie starting 6th. Buckshot Jones in 7th. Jeff Gordon 8th. Kyle Busch 9th. And 10th, we have Brady Fletch. And we are green here in Daytona for the Thunderstocks. The final preliminary race before we get to the big show tomorrow with the Daytona 250. These guys all stay single file for now. I say that, and then Ron Fellows ducks to the inside of Dale Earnhardt. Fellows now maybe looking to the inside of Johnson for second on this opening lap. Gordon to the inside of Fellows. Now Gordon to the lead. As we see Brady Fletch hanging out back there. Jeff Gordon, your leader, he's going to lead lap 1, it looks like. Neil Bonnet, your pole sitter, going to fall all the way back to 7th on the opening lap. Buckshot, Jimmy, and Jason White in 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Tracking down Gordon. They've caught him. Will Buckshot make a move? We see a lot of jockeying from 5th on back there. Gordon coming around a complete lap 2. Buckshot looking to the inside of Gordon. Now Brady Fletch in that high line. He really likes running that high line. Doesn't matter to the car. We saw him on Monday do it in doing the Legends Tour Invitational. We're seeing him do it right now. Saw him do it yesterday with the truck. That didn't really work out for him too well, though. Worked out well for Ty Majeski. Now we see the pack start to reform. Fletch giving that 5 car a bump. Both out of that Hendrick stable along with the 24 and 48. That 5 will be out of Junior Motorsports today. 5 are Ron Fellows. Here we are riding on board with Ron Fellows. He's the last place position. Here we'll roll out of the gas a little bit, try and give Earnhardt some room. 3 laps already complete here. Jason White now giving that 24 a shot. They're 3 wide there. Wow! Thought Busch and Fletch were going to get squeezed into the wall there. Oh, Jason White. Wow, I thought he was going to juke to the inside of that 24. Oh, wow! Contact between the 5 and the 24, Pepsi. Should I say between Fellows and Fletch. Can't really use numbers in this race because there are a few repeated. Now here comes Fletch to the outside of White, now to the outside of LaJoy. Kyle Busch going to get a run to the inside of Fletch. Jimmy Johnson might as well. Yes, he does. Little contact there. 48 got a little squirrely. 48 now to the inside of Kyle Busch. He gets to that 4th spot. But Brady Fletch going to try and retake it on the top. Fletch into the wall. Fellows now makes it 3 wide. Still 3 wide with White White, Fletch, and Buckshot. Now they're only side by side. Buckshot now to the outside of Earnhardt. Fletch reporting that that car is far too loose. He needs to run up high if he wants to make any time. Those two 5 cars run in 9th and 10th. Kyle Busch, or Ron Fellows and Kyle Busch respectively. Now Earnhardt to the inside of Johnson. He makes it work with a push from Jay White. Gordon getting some good practice for tomorrow. Remember, Gordon had the dominant car last year, the Daytona 250, and lost out to Ricky Rudd on the final lap. Gordon trying to get some redemption today. Now Earnhardt to the inside of Jeff Gordon. All these cars single file, but not all running the same line. It's the good thing about these cars. You won't lose too much time if you decide to not go the common way, maybe rip the high side. Momentum will definitely carry you down the straightaway. Oh, 3 wide with Jay White, Ron Fellows, and Brady Fletch. Buckshot goes up to block Ron Fellows. A lot of jockey in there. Sideways is at 24. Brady, Fletch, how did he hold on to that? Whoa, sideways again into Fellows. He's already got quite an impressive highlight reel in this race, and we're not even a quarter of the way through. Then there's Bonnet and Busch, side by side for last. Top 6, all single file. Earnhardt now maybe looking to the inside. Johnson, oh, I thought he was going to give Earnhardt a shot. Earnhardt giving Gordon a big old push there. Let's go on board with Dale. Man who is told that, man who is, it's been said, can see the air. Ron Fellows to the outside of Johnson in his rear view mirror. Johnson now looking to his left side. He's inside. Johnson looking for second. But Gordon, wow, Gordon and Fellows both going to help Earnhardt. Now Fellows pushes Earnhardt. Now he's to the inside of Gordon. You can see Jimmy Johnson painted that double yellow line. But now Brady Fletch to the inside. We saw him go loose not even 2 laps ago. Now he's looking to get by Gordon. On board with Brady Fletch. Gordon rips right in front of him. Now he goes to the right side. Still on board with Brady Fletch. If you look at the top of your screen, you can still see him going forwards. Now Earnhardt to the inside. Brady Fletch will lead the 11th lap. Already a quarter of the way through this race. We've seen some amazing racing so far. Earnhardt, oh wow! He was really looking, Buckshot was looking to go 4 wide there. The fact none of these cars have wadded up yet, absolutely astounding to me. I cannot believe it. Fellows look to the inside of Gordon, couldn't make it work. Looking out the back of Brady Fletch, Jeff Gordon going to the inside with help from Ron Fellows. Only Gordon will get there. No, Fellows now looking, and Earnhardt looking as well. Johnson to the inside of Earnhardt. Johnson going to get the draft from Ron Fellows. No, he's not. He goes 3 wide. A lot of banging. Fellows Johnson door slammed Fellows into Fletch. Fellows got the worst of that, as did Dale Earnhardt. Now Gordon and Fletch side by side. Fletch gave Gordon a good little bump there. That'll maybe come in useful later. These guys are pretty much evenly matched on speed, all things considered. Oh, he bumps him again. I think he's trying to get behind him, maybe not. No, he's trying to drag him back with the side draft. That's not working. Now he goes up into the banking of the corner, but look at the run he's going to get off. I have a feeling he might try and pass Gordon here. Oh, he got into the wall a little bit off of 4. Now 14 laps complete. Gordon actually pulling away from Brady Fletch a good bit. So we look back with the rest of our pack. Corey LaJoie and Jay White side by side, but everybody else fairly single file. On board with LaJoie. See a lot of sparks coming up from in front of him. We see Jay White now looking to the inside. Jay White's there. Oh, Bonnet made it 3 wide. Now, if you look out of that windshield, Brady Fletch and Jeff Gordon are getting bigger and bigger. Wide there. Look at the coordination as to not wad those cars up. Now looking out the front windshield of Fellows. They're getting closer and closer to Brady Fletch every lap. But Jeff Gordon is way out there. 3 wide there, Earnhardt in the middle, and Bonnet and Buckshot on left and right. These guys have all become Brady Fletch. Actually, let's go on board with Brady Fletch. So we see this pack of cars. See Jeff Gordon way out there. Way out there. It's going to take 4 or 5 laps for these guys to catch him, I would imagine. Brady Fletch drives away from the pack again. Dale Earnhardt there to the inside of Kyle Busch. Earnhardt and Bonnet working together, these two great friends. Those 2 Hendrick cars especially. I mean the 5 and the 5 and 48 rather. Kyle Busch and the 48 rather. Holy cow, I forgot there were 2 5s there for a moment. Those guys not the strongest, but we see the 224 cars leading the pack, and those guys definitely have a potent combination, that's for sure. Coming around to complete the 18th lap, almost halfway already. Look at Fletch ripping that hot rod. As they say on NASCAR and NBC, he's ripping the boards. And now, here's Earnhardt looking to the outside of Jeff Gordon. Brady Fletch still in the lead. Or now in the lead, I should say. Those lights are a little bit blinding now as we're in the twilight. All right, coming. Go on to lap 20. After the completion of lap 20, we will have 10 laps of uninterrupted crank it up. Because these cars are way too nice not to have a little bit of time where we can crank them up. Brady Fletch still ripping the high side. He's in the wall a little bit. Jeff Gordon now back to the lead with a push from Buckshot Jones. Gordon now pulls up ahead of Fletch instead of Buckshot. Now looking behind. All right, as the leaders come off of 3 and 4, I will talk to you at the completion of lap 30. But now enjoy Crank It Up NASCAR CASCAR on Lisbon's TV style. We have just 10 laps to go. We've seen a lot of craziness in the last 10 laps. Saw Brady Fletch get turned 1 or 2 times by the 24. Well, 24, Jeff Gordon, that is. And we've seen Ron Fellows fall majorly out of touch with the pack. His pack is very splintered now. Look at that run the Buckshot got on Neil. Buckshot to the left side of Neil Bonnet. They're pretty much single file ahead of him as we see LaJoy and Bush getting into it. Top 4 is all but broken away. Well, I mean the top 3 has, and Jeff Gordon. But Jeff Gordon not with that top 3 right now. Top 3 are Brady Fletch, Dale Earnhardt, and Jay White. Here we are on board with Jay White on his roof cam. Jeff Gordon now with the top 4. We got 9 laps to go now. Only 8.5 now. Now looking on the outside of Jay White. And those 200 cars, once again, in the top 2. Those guys pretty much dominating the field right now, to be completely honest. Will these guys catch Ron Fellows? As we come to 7 laps to go. Gordon to the inside of Fletch. White to the inside of Earnhardt. Now, let's catch up with the rest of the pack. Got Buckshot and Jimmy side by side. Bonnet and LaJoy side by side. Now Bonnet to the inside of Bush. Back with our leaders in a moment. We see Buckshot to the inside of Jimmy. Now Neil looking to the inside of Buckshot. Oh, Buckshot cut his nose off. That could have been really big there. Here we are once again with our leaders, side by side, the 200 boys. The lead they have on the rest of the pack. Oh, Fletch into that outside wall there. It's going to allow Gordon to take the lead again. And now this is exactly what I'd do if I was Brady Fletch. Just lock onto the back bumper of Gordon for all you can. Get as big of a lead from Jay White and Dale Earnhardt as possible. He's getting that 24 Pepsi car a little bit loose, though, the Vaporwave car, Jeff Gordon. Oh, loose again, loose again. Oh, my goodness, I thought he was going to turn him there. Oh, my goodness. He's trying to be aggressive with the bump drafting. That might be a bit too aggressive. Coming to 5 laps to go. 12.5 miles. That is all that stands between these 200 cars and a checkered flag. Look at the lead they built up on Jay White and Dale Earnhardt. These guys coming out of the tri-oval. These guys just passing the start-finish line now. This is going to be a nice and easy drive. Well, not nice and easy, but it's going to be a lot less hectic with only two of these guys fighting out for the win, and Fletch and Gordon. And then it goes Jay White, Earnhardt, Kyle Busch, Johnson, Buckshot, and then Bonnet and LaJoie are side by side, and now Ron Fellows just coming up off a floor. Gotta be a bit of a bummer driving all this way to get left out about 25 laps into the race. But thought we'd get his sponsors on TV, get them some airtime. Thank you for sponsoring one of these cars. Now let's go back to our leaders. We see them maybe trying to be side by side. No, Brady Fletch just trying to fall back in line, give Gordon a nice little push. He's got, holy cow, look at the lead they have. They're just coming off a 2. And Earnhardt hasn't even entered turn 1 yet. This is going to be a good finish. Goes Earnhardt, Jay White, LaJoie. Kyle Busch pushing LaJoie. Buckshot Jones is looking to get by Kyle Busch any way he can. Oh, is he just going to push LaJoie? Oh, here comes Johnson to make it 3 wide. And Bonnet falls behind Busch. These guys are going to catch Jay White and Earnhardt very quickly if they're going to stay side by side like this. Jay White now into 3rd spot. So they come to 3 laps to go, our leaders. That's Brady Fletch right there. He's in 1st, Jeff Gordon in 2nd. Let's ride on board with Brady Fletch. You can see Fellows right there. You can see Gordon right there. Jeff Gordon running the middle groove while Brady Fletch paints the double yellow line. Coming up to 2 laps to go. These guys are almost pretty much a third of the track ahead of the pack. The poet didn't even know it. Here we go, 2 to go. All right, we are going to catch up with the pack for one final time. You have Bonnet. And LaJoie, yeah, Busch and Earnhardt. Jay White getting 3 wide. No, I thought Johnson was going to go to the outside. Buckshot Jones to the inside of Jay White. Now here's Fellows. Fellows gets split by the 2 leaders. Gordon back to the lead with 1 lap to go off of 4. The white silk is being flown, so that means only 1 lap to go here in Daytona. These 224s have been nothing short of dominant today. They did this exact same thing about halfway into the race. I said they might have been practicing. Practicing was an understatement. 3rd place just got the white flag. I cannot believe how big this lead is. But now Fletch looking to the inside of Gordon. Fletch passes Gordon. Brady Fletch, your new leader on the last lap. Gordon maybe looking to make something happen down to the inside. Fletch, no, he got too good of a run off of 4. Brady Fletch going to get some redemption after the Daytona 250 loss last year rather. He wins the Trojan 100. Jeff Gordon 2nd. Here comes the rest of the pack. Jason White gonna finish in third, Earnhardt fourth, Bonnet fifth, Busch sixth, Jones seventh, LaJoie eighth, Johnson ninth, and Ron Fellows 10th. Well, everybody, I really hope you enjoyed day number 7 of Daytona Speed Weeks here on LizBiz TV. What a race, what a finish, what a strategy by those two Hendrick cars. Getting probably at least a mile and a half out from every other competitive car. My goodness, just an absolutely terrific race with some terrific bump drafting, some terrific saves, and thank you for watching so much on LizBiz TV. Remember, tomorrow, it's the ultimate race in Speed Weeks. It is the Daytona 250. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. This has honestly been a lot of hard work, so I appreciate you guys supporting the channel. Thank you, everybody, and we will see you tomorrow for the Daytona 250.